Morning guys, hope you're all well, hope you're all blessed. Well folks, I'm just sitting in the van, as I say, I'm just out and about doing things just now. But I will be back on YouTube coming the night at 7 o'clock. As I say, just let me fix this camera. And it's about exposing the corruption within Saughton prison. I was up seeing one of my friends last night in Saughton, and he's told me that there have been so many suicides and drug overdoses within Saughton over the last couple of months. Now, as I say, folks, we know the crisis in Saughton now, it's the spice and the fake diazepam, but it's actually killing these people in the prison. When I was up last night seeing Stuart, there was 2 ambulances got into the prison itself while I was sitting in the visiting room, waiting area, sorry, and before my man came to the visit, he told me that it just kind of helped the prison officers save their life. Now there's a guy, I'm sure his name's Purdie, is the manager of the unit in Saughton, and as I say, he's kind of brushed under the carpet as the lockdown. He's using the lockdown, 600 deaths within the prison system, as the excuse of these deaths, when it was clearly it was only one man who had asthma, and as I say, Saughton, and that was how he died. It was nothing to do with the lockdown, you know what I mean? So we were sitting chatting last night, and as I say, you've got like big the Iceman, and a few other long-term prisoners is doing like 30-40 year in the visiting room, and as you can see the anger and frustration within the lifers' kind of long-term kind of faces is because they're seeing people come in doing short sentences at the time. And these guys are doing, like, as I say, decades in jail, and the last thing they want is their routine disrupted by, as I say, spice and people dying and trauma and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I will be speaking about this over the next couple of weeks here, because as I say, you've got the government, the Scottish government, the Prime Minister, first Prime Minister, his brother-in-law go alleged for drug dealing and stuff like that. And they sit and expect us to believe that this is, they don't know none, that this is going on in our country. It's blatant lies. You know what I mean? I think we're getting fooled by the government itself. So I'm looking quite forward to getting more information and looking into the Saughton situation. If you Google you'll see what I'm talking about with this Mr. Purdie. You know what I mean? Brushing aside all these claims and all that, when the truth is, you know what I mean, he's not got control Saughton prison, you know what I mean, with the drug situation. And to be saying that is about a kick in the teeth, for the simple fact is, I went through heart failure through certain, I can't say it because you get a channel shut down with the lockdown basically, you know what I mean. And for him to be passing that off, it's a fucking kick in the teeth, you know what I mean. But it's just sad, you know what I mean, it's just sad. But as I say, I'm looking forward to speaking to my pal, you know what I mean. You probably know who it is, you know what I mean. And it's no Decker, by the way, because Decker's no in Saughton. I've already had that check, you know what I mean. As I say, you don't, all this carry on in Scotland, you get jailed, you don't get jailed for driving offences in Scotland, so let's just make that clear, you know what I mean. So he's no in Saughton, so you know what I mean. I don't know where he is. If it was a court in Dundee, he'd only be either in Perth or HMP Grampian, you know what I mean. He wouldn't be down Central Belt, 100% he wouldn't be down there. And as I say, the person who's in Saughton now, as I say, you know what the screws are like. I mean, the screws will go and have a wee nosy for you, and you know what I'm talking about. But he's no in Saughton, so I don't know where the fucking rumour is at. The guy's a prick. I don't like the guy. Never have. You know what I mean? I made a comment maybe 2016 on his Facebook page, worst thing I've ever fucking done. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not here to speak about that. You know what I mean? But I can just tell you right now, Decker's no in fucking Saughton, and that's a 100 fact, and that came from the man that's in Saughton, and who I'm up seeing, and as I say, his case is a fucking shambles. As I say, that was a pure flat out fucking setup, and but this is where we're going to be going deep in. Same with the immigration. I mean, you've noticed when me putting things on my channel, migration and stuff like that, and I'll be getting dived right in about it now. You know what I mean? As I say, I've got the bottom bits of my dentures. They're all readjusted because of the breakage in my bones. You know what I mean? I have to kind of realign them. You know what I mean? So I'll get them in, and I'm not really interested in like podcasts for like gangsters for fucking the 70s or 80s or that anymore. Because see, at the end of the day, I've just been told, right, and this is the truth, I've just been told, right, certain podcasts, right, and certain people own podcasts, they're fabricating their stories to sell their books, and you know what I mean, things that it's fucking possible to happen, and you know what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean, that's their business, but me, I'm just living for the do, and I'm just taking on as I can, and I'm just helping people the way I'm going, you know what I mean, and this is better, the new Renault traffic, and but as I say, and I'm just looking forward to my journey in my life, sorry, and but believe me, I will be looking more into Saughton prison, because they're still living in 23-hour double-ups, and as I say, the man who flung his partner off the cliff in our first seat, well, he's in there just now. So as I say, you know what I mean, obviously he doesn't come because he's on protection there. But did you watch his documentary? That was just pure ignorance. It was sad for the family. But yeah, Saughton needs to get looked at, and as I say, the space and the amount of ambulance is going in there on a daily fucking basis is unreal. Sometimes 3 to 4 ambulances a day is hitting Saughton prison, but it's not getting highlighted, you know what I mean? Then we've got to wonder how all the suicides and all the deaths are happening, you know what I mean? It's because you've got a guy in there that's not telling the truth. He's blaming certain things for the deaths, and it's no that was causing the deaths, it's actually they've not got control of the drug situation in there, you know what I mean? And I didn't understand how people that's meant to be high class drug dealers and blah blah blah, right, they're even dying on their own supply, you know what I mean? But that's their choice, no mine. I'd rather just live a life of happiness and out these kind of people and go on me the journey and better my life for the future of my son, and if I can help others then I will. So anyway folks, stay safe, stay blessed. As I say, gloves up, drugs down. I'm back to Newcastle next week. Looking forward to it. Get in about this wee fucking schemes and let's see what's going on, because the situation in Newcastle just now, I'm interested and I'm intrigued to know, you know what I mean? Because there are always two sides to a fucking story, you know what I mean? But as I say, it's just the crime, the addiction, and the kind of homelessness and the corruption. That's what I'm into, you know what I mean? And that's what I like to expose, you know what I mean? I don't take sides in these things, you know what I mean? I'm not interested, I don't want to be fucking friends with them, you know what I mean? I just like to see what they're all about, you know what I mean? Because as I say, some stories are better than others. Some stories are real, factual and functional, but other stories are just fucking glamorised and fake, right? So as I say folks, join me. Hopefully I'll be out tonight at 7:30 to get a live done, but as I say, if no, I'll be definitely back in the next couple of days. Okay guys, I'm sorry for all the fucking about, but I've just had a lot of things going on, as I say, and now it's back to getting the channel where it's going to be, and that's gloves up, drugs down, and bang bang into the gym. Okay, stay safe and stay blessed.